Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today I want to explain you about invitation to trade. In the first part 1, I have explained you about offer. So now I'm going to explain you about invitations to trade. So I will tell you a little bit about invitation to trade, how does it work, and what are the differences that you can see from an offer and from an invitation to trade. So let me give you a brief explanation and a brief meaning of it. An invitation to trade is not an offer, but a preliminary communication that indicates a willingness to negotiate. An offer that shows a clear intent to be bound upon acceptance. So an invitation to trade is not an offer, but a preliminary communications. That is, you want to communicate about the thing that have been offered to you, that it indicates a willingness to negotiate. That is not an offer, but it is a way to make you negotiate so that you can make your own offer. It likes a counter offer. I will explain it into your next part of the videos. I will explain you more little bit about it, but an invitation to trade is like that. For example, if I'm going to sell a bottle of $20, okay? If I'm going to sell a bottle of $20 and I won't say that you can come to negotiate the price with me. Once I mention that you can come to negotiate the price with me, it is automatically become an invitation to trade, because an offer, I cannot say that you come to negotiate with me, because an offer, once I said my considerations, that once I put my price, it should be an offer. There should be no negotiating. Okay, if it is negotiating, the offer will change, will become a counter offer. That is, you are making an offer with the person, but the buyer making an offer to you. You are the seller, but once it is negotiated with you, you are the seller, the buyer making an offer to you. So an invitation to trade is differently. That is, you are willing to accept someone to negotiate about the price. For example, to sell a land, it is a ITT. Invitation to trade is known as an ITT. So an offer that shows a clear intent to be bound upon acceptance. So an offer is show that it could be a bound upon acceptance. Now I will let you see about. It is not always easy to distinguish between an offer and invitation to trade. Yes, of course, it is not easy, because offer and invitation to trade is just like the same. First of all, we have legal effect. An accepted offer creates a binding contract. So the legal effect, once an accepted offer, it creates a binding of contract. An invitation to trade does not result in a contract until an offer is made and accepted. So an invitation to trade not lead to a contract until you make that offer and then you accept it. You are making an invitation to trade. When you are doing your invitation to trade, either person will have to make the offer and then you have to accept it. Then it will become a contract. Examples of invitation to trade: display of goods in a shop window. Display of goods in a shop window, which means Pharmaceutical Society of Great Britain versus Boots. Then we have advertisement, Patridge vs. Crittenden, 1968. Auctions, Payne versus Cave, 1789. So I can talk in French with you, I think, because I am both an English and a French person. So auction, Payne versus Cave, 1789. Advertisement, Patridge versus Crittenden, 1968. So example of trades, invitation to trade. C'est important de vous montrer que c'est display of goods in a shop window. So, for example, you are passing by someone near a shop. In the window, it puts a sale 20%, $40 of a blouse. Okay? So, you're inviting someone to come to make the offer to you? Cause assured, if the person tell you, could you make it a $38 for me? So, it's depend on the owner whether it will be change the price or he will not change the price. So this is an invitation to trade. Example of invitation to trade. For example, Gibson versus Manchester City Council. It is a case. Okay? In this case, if someone sent a catalog of product, that is an invitation to trade rather than an offer. If you're seeing a catalog, it is an invitation to trade because I am invited you to look for my products. Okay? It's not necessary when I invited you, you accepted it. You should buy some things. It's not necessary. Okay, so an invitation to trade, you're seeing a catalog, you're seeing the saris, the clothes, the Indian, Western, or whatever clothes you're seeing. You're just see it. It's not necessary. You should buy it. If it is an offer, okay. But if it is not an offer, it is an invitation to trade. Then we have Fisher versus Bell, 1961. The showcase of a product with a price on it in a shop window is merely an invitation to trade. So, you are the showcase of a product. Like an example I give you, it's a showcase of a product, it's an invitation to trade. So, in the case of Gibson versus Manchester City Council, what happened? In this example, it appeared to be an offer, but it was ultimately determined to be an invitation to trade. So what happened? There was a distinction between offer and invitation to trade. There haven't been mistaken things. Gibson lived in a home owned by the Conservative Council. The council gave Gibson opportunity to acquire the house. They provided a price and stated they may be prepared to sell the house to him if he filled out a formal application, which he did. A council election was held and Labour won, replacing the Conservative Council. The House of Lords held that there was no contract. The Conservative Council officially made an offer to Gibson to buy the house, but had given an invitation to trade. So this is an example of an invitation to trade. You can read the case of Gibson versus Manchester City Council. You can also read the case of Fisher versus Bell. So I would like to finish with my videos for today. I want to give you the path free soon as possible. Please subscribe and like my channel. I will